thing.
So what's this cousin Chris story?
Yeah, so because I was talking to my little brother last night, I had to catch him up on a Chris story. So Chris had a brother who passed away last Thanksgiving, right before Thanksgiving.
Oh.
His brother was not a good guy. He really wasn't.
tough.
I mean, it's sad when someone
Still
goes.
tough.
And he was, definitely. That was the gist of the conversation with him, is that his brother passed away, and he was surprised by how broken up he was about it. And I'm like, dude, it's your brother. You know what I mean? Even though he was kind of a bad guy, and his brother had drug problems, so it made him from a bad guy to like a bad guy that will like repeatedly try and take whatever you turn your back on. You know what I mean? Just that guy.
Okay, keep an eye on your jewelry.
The gist of the story is he didn't feel like some people in his family were supportive enough after his brother passed away. So he gave him like a 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. He was like, fuck all you people. He named names on Facebook, like, like the people on Facebook. Yeah. Fuck you. I was there for you during your shit. You guys are fucking assholes.
He made a Facebook post?
Yeah. And then there was all kinds of fallout. And one of his cousins she lives out in California. I've talked to her like a few times. She was like, Greg, look at this. What is going on? And I was like, I don't know. But the Chris story about it was he couldn't reach her because she had already blocked him for a prior incident, I guess.
Right.
And but he somehow Chris had her husband's cell phone number, right. And he texted him this text that was like, "Hey, listen, do me a favor.
Make sure she sees
your
this
fucking wife and her fucking mother. They're fucking bitches." And like this fucking stream, I was like, dude.
He's like, yeah, I'm on it. Hold on.
So then she sends me this thing going like, what is fucking with this guy? I go, I don't know. He was kind of pissed. She goes, look at this. Look at this text he sent my husband. So I saw the text that he sent sent her husband and the husband's response to his wife, where he was like, I don't know who the fuck this guy is, but I'll go to fucking Massachusetts. This is the line that I love the most, which made it a Chris story. When I was telling Adam last night, I'm like, that is a Chris story. He says, I will put my fucking knuckles in his teeth. Never met the guy. They live 3,000 miles apart. This guy gets a text, probably in a fucking donut shop, getting his coffee, and he's like, well, I will fucking murder this guy.
I'm getting a plane ticket right now.
Dude, and I saw the text, and I'm like, hey, can you pass this on to your fucking wife? Fuck you, you're dead, or whatever, basically.
Dude, yeah, what are you expecting him to go?
Why would you do that?
Oh, yeah, sure. 1 second. All right. I gave him the message. Like,
so
it's
a new story. The Chris stories usually take like a couple years to percolate. But Steve, if you ever happen to listen to this, I just want you to know it was a gem, and I will put my knuckles to his teeth was just classic. That's like poetry, angry poetry that you just can't, that just doesn't happen all the time.
I put my knuckles to his teeth and his head to the pavement. Dust settles, wind blows. Emotions percolate.
Oh, now we're doing it. I love it.
I was inspired. Dude, let's watch some videos.
Let's watch some videos.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, ready? Also, is the volume okay? Can you hear it?
Yeah, I mean, I can hear that copyrighted music in the loop.
Thank you. You are absolutely correct.
This is hot. This is hot chicks working on a roof.
Why is so much going on but nothing's happening? The no-profit crew. The perfect example of gender pay gap. This is one Mexican could be done already. So if you watch this again,
is this like girls?
It's an all-girl roofing crew.
That's kind of hot.
I wouldn't hire him, bro.
Wow.
Why would you?
I don't know. What?
Just so your roof could take longer. Well, I guess because of the pay gap, you could pay them less, so it should be cheaper.
So I'm saving 15% right off the top.
I'm saving 15%, right?
Sandwiches will be made. Even if one of them is going to be all uppity, I'm going to get a sandwich made by someone on the roof crew.
If the roof crew shows up and they're all female and it's not 15% cheaper than everyone else's cost, something's fucked up.
They can smell the dirty dishes through the roof just trying to dig their way in. That's good.
Did somebody write that on the side?
Yeah. That's a good one.
Dude, sometimes that's the best part. That's the whole point is you just want to read the comments. They can smell. You just came for the comments. Yes, we did. This is like watching the WNBA. They're doing the same thing men do, but way slower, and no one's making any money. 12 feminist versus 1 Jose drunk. As a Mexican, I approve the Mexican joke. Anything you can do, 30 women can do, sort of.
I mean, I don't know. I think.
Have you ever seen a video of guys doing what they're doing, like roofing, like pulling the shingles off? I've seen a video of a guy, this Mexican dude, with one of these shovels, and he's like, and he like strips the whole thing, like, and there's like running back and forth in seconds, just like, basically de-shingling an entire roof in like seconds. And
yeah, but I also think that like the care these women are doing taking it out is like they're not gonna maybe, I don't know, rip out a nail or I don't know the fucking intricacies of fucking roofing. But I feel like there's sometimes those dudes that are up there, they are drunk and they are more likely to fall off.
So
right, and they're calling into work all the time. These women will probably show up, do their thing.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't hire a all-woman crew.
You would?
I probably wouldn't.
I know, dude. I saw this video a while ago, and he's like, so there's like a women are paid less, right? And she's like, yes. And it's like one of these interviews, and he goes, so why doesn't if women could be paid less, then why doesn't a company just hire all women? And she's like, that's another story. I was like, that's very clever. All right, here we go.
El naranja es el que va aquí. El naranja déjalo
They
ahí.
gotta make
Cero
a match.
acierto.
No muevas eso.
Un acierto. Cero acierto.
Bien.
Dos acierto.
Literally, you don't even have one right.
Cero acierto.
Bien.
Yeah, but every time he gets one right,
Bien.
she
Sí,
comes
porque
and
estoy haciendo
moves
un
it.
descartamiento.
Every single time.
Un acierto.
Un acierto quiere decir que es el fucsia. Ahí.
Cero acierto.
Fucsia.
It's to the point where I think it's fake.
Un acierto.
Zero. And he goes, dude, look,
Fucsia
watch.
va aquí.
Okay, no, that's Asura. And he goes, she says,
No,
nope, nope. The
El
fuck do you
naranja
know?
es el que va aquí.
And it starts over. Dude.
El naranja déjalo ahí.
Cero
Let's read
acierto.
some comments.
muevas eso.
Women.
Un acierto.
Oh, it's Spanish. It's all Spanish.
Cero acierto.
A ver, ahí.
Un
He's like, okay,
acierto.
look.
Estos dos déjalo.
And she's like, no. You don't know what you're doing.
No ve.
Dos
See,
acierto.
No,
Maddie's
Ramón,
good.
deja el
Uno.
naranja aquí porque el naranja va aquí.
Uno.
Un
acierto.
Dude.
Déjalo así, no lo muevas. El naranja
Yeah,
va
at some point he does kind of. He's
Y
like,
el
all right.
fucsia
fuck
también,
it.
déjalo
He's
ahí,
like,
esto
dude,
no
this
lo muevas,
poor
vamos
guy.
para allá.
So this next one, I just thought it would be a good.
I'm a
I want
Sopranos guy.
Huh?
I'm a Sopranos guy.
I know you are a Sopranos guy. All right, so Tone, if your toilet was sentient, would you rather crave your bodily waste or hate you for it? I can't have this conversation again. So, I want to know if your toilet was sentient, would you
Jesus.
rather it crave your bodily waste or hate you for it?
I'm gonna have to obviously go with crave it because I don't need the fucking thing fucking with me. I
So
don't want
when
to
you-
make a toilet miserable.
So when you come into the bathroom, it's going to be like, hey, Greg, what you got for me, buddy? Come on, Greg, just pee.
Dude, that'll
pee,
that'll be
Greg.
happening at some point.
You think so?
I think
they'll
so.
put AI in toilets.
10 years from now, they'll be able to analyze like what's going in there.
Greg, come on, give it to me, Greg.
Eating a lot of bran.
Eating a lot of It's delicious, Greg. Thank you.
Big Mac. I thought you told your wife you were not going to have a Big Mac. I am going to let her know next time she is in here.
Greg's having Big Macs again. I could taste it in his shit. I could taste it in his shit. I just
Go ahead, keep jerking off. It's not creepy.
You've been on the toilet an awful long time. You've been on the toilet for an awful long time. It's time to get off the toilet. Your asshole is prolapsing. All right, here.
You know who this is?
Yeah, it's Mr. Leahy. Old Mr. Leahy.
Mr. Leahy.
This little device
Old
right
Mr.
here,
Leahy.
I just take a little blow, and it tells me when it's time for a little top-up. Because when I first got this, I used to ride it around 0.20, which is fucking wasted, 24/7. But now, I leave it at 0.12, which is perfect. It's right in the fucking slot, just past the click. That wonderful moment, just like Julian. I'm sober enough to know what I'm doing, and I'm drunk
like
enough
Julian.
to really enjoy doing it. Oh, look at that, 0.10. Time for a little drinking food. Cheers, genitals.
I love that idea, dude. That's a great concept. A breathalyzer to keep yourself in the zone. He's like,
My secret?
because I used to drive around
This
at
little
020,
device
which
right
is
here.
fucking
And I just
wasted.
And it tells me when it's time
Just
for a
take
little
it.
top
I could
up.
see that.
'Cause when
How
I
about
first
this?
got
It made
this-
me think of an app. How about an app that you hook up to your phone or that you have on your phone where it can just, or like a wearable that can detect your blood alcohol level? It can't be that hard. Either you blow into your phone or your watch and it goes boop, boop, boop. You know? And then why not have it
Yeah,
set
and
up
then
like
and
Mr.
then it-
Leahy where it's like, hey, let's pick the pace up. We're not where we want to be yet.
And then also, it won't let you start your car.
Right. That's the fear is that shit's there.
Dude, that show, Mr. Leahy was a shining star of that show.
That whole show was great.
It still is. I mean, I think they're still cranking them out.
Probably. Yeah, maybe I moved on from it just because I watched like a...
You've seen Nathan for You?
Yes.
This is a good.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Nathan for You guy. I watched this clip. Go ahead, put it on.
Oh, you watched this clip already?
I did watch this one clip. The other ones didn't come to my
Have
phone.
you drank?
They did.
Pee?
Yeah.
They're all there.
Why?
They didn't come to my face, and you can't
What do you
check
mean you were
that.
scared?
Yeah, sometimes you're scared for something.
What are you talking
sudden
about?
accident or something. You drink the grandson's pee, and it's gonna help you.
I don't understand. Why does it help you if you drink your grandson's pee?
That's what they say. Yeah.
Who says that?
My grandma.
Your
Long
grandma
time
said
ago, yeah.
you drink
saw
your
that.
grandson's
Yeah, I
pee if you
saw.
get scared.
Has to
Not
be a grandson. No,
grandson,
just
very
any young
little
kid's
kid.
pee.
You drink
Not over age of 5, because before
little kid, look at his face,
over
dude.
age of 5, it's terrible.
I have never.
I am serious about it.
But why?
Yeah, if you're scared, you drink
That is the first time you've
small
ever seen him
child's
smile.
pee, It helps. I heard from
Or
my
like break.
grandma. You can ask your parents or grandparents. Maybe they tell you.
Grandma.
I will ask, I
Okay,
guess.
ask them. Thank you for giving
I think I
me
know
the
that episode too. Is that the one where he?
Have you drank?
Oh,
your
dude, I have only
grandson's
watched
pee?
like 1 or 2
Yeah.
episodes.
Oh, okay.
Why?
I watched.
yeah.
I watched a couple years ago. I watched like 3 or 4 of them. He gets all these people. He says you're gonna get free gas if you sign up for our club, and they're like, people start showing up. Wait, because he tells this guy, I'm gonna improve your business. We're gonna give away free gas to go over. It's gonna be a contest, and they're like, people start showing up, and the guy's like, what is going on? I can't give away all this free gas. He goes, don't worry, we're gonna make the contest difficult. They have to climb to the mountain and do like a scavenger hunt, but still like a dozen people show up. They take a van up to the top of this fucking local mountain and
Dude, it's so
to
that's
get a free tank of gas.
Dude,
and the
that's-
guy's freaking out. He's like, there's like 12 tanks of gas. He goes, I got it. I am a professional. I know what I'm going to do. And then he just he invents this crazy ass thing. That was actually a good one.
Dude, all of them make me feel so uncomfortable. I
Yeah.
can't watch it. There's a level of uncomfortability that I cannot. I think he's brilliant. I think he's amazing. I think he's one of the what he's able to do is just. And he, I've never seen his stand up, but apparently he's a very funny stand up.
I've never seen his stand up either. I didn't
Yeah.
even know he was a stand up.
Yeah, he's a people talk. I've heard other comedians mention Nathan Fielder. They're like, oh yeah, I see him at the store and all that stuff. I mean, that's his thing. He's a stand up and also writer and all that kind of stuff. So he.
I don't know, dude. Some shit just makes you fucking laugh super hard. You're in a time of life where your free time is at such a premium versus other times of your life up till now. So I would feel like it would have less appeal to you because there's so much more engagement required for a certain level for an ounce of payoff. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
I think I know what you mean.
Like you have to watch. I just don't think, and you said it. You're like, I didn't watch any of those. Yeah, I like the idea of Nathan Fielder.
I've seen.
I've heard people
3 or
say he's
4
funny.
episodes.
People have told me he's funny, and yeah, other people have said that those people are right. That's all I've investigated with Nathan Fielder.
No,
That
I've
doesn't
watched
surprise
3
me.
or 4 of the episodes of the show, and I can't. It's very difficult to watch them.
That's what I'm
I've
saying.
also seen. I've also seen maybe 3 or 4 episodes of the one where he hires this girl to be his wife and live in this house. Have you seen that?
I've heard of it. I didn't
Dude,
see it.
it's just so.
She's gonna have a baby.
Yeah, it's like this whole thing. I watched like 2 or 3 episodes of that, and it's like that one. There's a continuation from episode to episode. We're following this whole story.
Yeah.
Whereas Nathan For You is just each episode is like
Its own little weird.
its own
thing.
little thing. Like these people have this horse trail, and they're trying to increase their business.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make it. And the problem is that you can only ride these horses if you're 200 pounds. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find a way for people that are 300 pounds to ride the horse. And what they do is they fucking take these massive helium balloons, like huge helium balloons that will take 100 pounds off these people's bodies so that they can get on the horse. And now they've got like giant 350
awesome idea.
350 pound women getting on these horses with these ridiculous, you could see them from like 10 miles away, just these fucking fatties with fucking balloons tied to them riding on a little horse, right? And then he's like, but we have a problem because the trail that the horses walk on, sometimes it goes too close to the tree, and those trees are going to pop the balloons. So then there's other people have to ride alongside the horse with like these giant fans so that they can like put them up by the trees, and just so these fucking fatty boombatties can ride a horse.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean? And then at the end, he's like, "Did you have fun? Was it great?" And they're like, "We had a great time." Which they say that because the camera's on, but really they're like, "It was totally fucking embarrassing because everyone's watching us and we're strapped to big fucking balloons and all this."
Yeah.
It's just, dude, I get it. I really do like it, but it makes me so uncomfortable to watch. It's so uncomfortable.